Can you hear it? At night, we walk the canal, my little dog and me, lit up in monochrome. Listen, and you can hear a fandango of dreams permeates the scene. Sounds of the evening are retained, the splashing of small boys swimming. Bonsoir, madame, bonsoir. Wild swimming is all the rage. Egrets fly by on this balmy night. So bright the moon, so bright. The Atlantic fires the sky as orange tips the duck's wings, flashing by the metallic waters. We stand and radiate the scene. Electric currents spark as the wind gets up. Fishermen lean over the bridge, talk of old times before the lock. Ferries pervaded the scene, and the floods came every winter. Across the skies exploded comets, planets lit up with northern lights. Tracing the winds of Jupiter, we pause on our walk, posing. A Renaissance painting, the Virgin in the water, stares us out, and we think of Leonardo and other great painters in a religious ecstasy, painting with stars in a magnetic field. A woman and a little dog, old men reminiscing on the bridge, the evening birds chattering and laughing. An orange wash covers the scene as Io's sulfur volcanoes erupt and my little dog's eyes flash pizzicato. And the next one is oh yeah, it's about the death of Niall, the boy who was shot dead last week, horrifically. The death of Niall. It's a found poem actually, but nightly riots, broken promises, decades of smouldering resentments. It's time for violence to stop. La police are the delinquents here. Tear gas, burning cars, public buildings destroyed. Let's ransack the posh shops. We have to lie on our CVs. Police assassins, ashes, ash and debris. Fires burning wild. Disorder, professionals must go home. The catalyst is death, lawlessness and anarchy. Fires burning wild. Technological means. Voluntary homicide. The shooting of Niall. And the next one is, I heard that euthanasia is going to become it's going to be legal in France and in England as well. So I wrote a poem called Dr. Death. Red leaves are beginning to fall. I see them all drifting away. That's how it should be. Flowers, dead flowers, okay? My karma, your karma. Rose petals gathered at will. Rose water for your face, perfume for your body. Don't leave in haste. It's not a race against time. As unfit to live, yet unfit to die. If I should die before I get old, at 12 years old maybe, it's an age to be wretched at puberty. For a mere £50 I could die. Such a blissful shot in the arm, sending me post-haste to eternity. Red leaves rot away naturally. I see them drift, blown in the wind. No one questions their decision to leave. They produce healthy mulch for other trees. So should I go, ending suffering naturally? Go with the poppies in nature's field, enlightened as a shooting star, a shot in the arm to end all pain, drifting away surreptitiously, transition refused like entry to pearly gates or the flaring lights of hell? Is there a classification for the sick and the dying? Where will it end? In diplomacy? In velvet curtains as in soil and green? Or a pauper's grave? There'll be all the rave. A fast track to eternity, cutting the costs most certainly. Even the neighbours will turn out for a free tea. He was never any good, even in the nursery. Is euthanasia the new morality? I watch the red leaves fall. That's that one. Thanks.
It seems that crime and euthanasia are necessary because without them we wouldn't have a medical service, and without crime we wouldn't have the police, and without any of these we wouldn't have insurance companies and banks. I don't know, maybe I'm cynical. But I heard it on the radio, I heard it on TV, coming from England. I thought, what the hell are they talking about? They've gone really, they're having a handbasket this time. Oh, what can you believe of that? I'm never going to go back there, by the way. Oh, who cares? Incunabula, a tablet of cuneiform, palimpsest rewritten Assyrian, illuminated by Philip of Macedonia. Incunabula. Palimpsest from a Boustrophodon text, cognitive part. Lucifer rising over the Appalachian Mountains. The tarot card dream reading a prescience of possession. Circles in a cornfield, a country mile from Stonehenge. Drawing isometric projections of bejeweled earthlight. Byzantium, the mirror images of Leonardo da Vinci. The harvest moon circumventing Jupiter ascending, illuminated by Philip of Macedonia, Incunabula, overshadowing the entire world within worlds, spinning, gathering with the gleanings, remembering Boaz. The forest retreat is on the shoreline of Connecticut. Soundtrack of barn owls and phantom moon goddess Venus. Sure. Euclidean parallel universe. Fourth dimensional Euclidean parallel universe, tracking back across space-time continuum. Astrologers and soothsayers forget about re-entry. Earth orbited by ghosts of Martian spacecraft. Seen from the telemetry, Magi's quasi-visionary, spinning within Betelgeuse to the desert mount. Sagittarius A at the center of their solar system. Euclidean paradigm. Shift from Jupiter ascending. Discovering the outer edge of the multiverse, watching from a geodesic dome, a perspective. Astrophysicists and genetic engineers reassemble the memories of the human brain deaths, seen at a point of conception in the incubator, fourth dimensional Euclidean parallel universe. Thank you.